So, Mr. President, yun pong agri will be the highlight of the next Sona. Yung agri po will be the centerpiece of your Sona message and then the next 3 years.
Yes, and how the money would be spent, and I'd cut on improving government services. For example, yesterday I went to investigate the customs, and I'd be, well, if they're not ready to resign, then I can give them the options. About 63 of them. I found out in one day that their continued presence in the Bureau of Customs would be detrimental to public interest.
Sir, follow-up po. Kung centerpiece niyo ho would be agriculture in the next 3 years because you'll be having fund coming from the PCA, from the COCO fund, paano ho yung mga lupa na kinonvert na agriculture, ginawang industrial, tinayuan ng mga malls, ginawang bahay, ginawang condominium, ginawang resort, paano ho yun?
Well, automatically, this should be excluded in the fund to improve the industry of coconut. If you are not into coconut planting, naturally you are out. That's the main community. There's a big sector in the agricultural community, and even some congressmen, legislators. They are worried about the propensity of many people of converting prime lands, prime agricultural lands for commercial and commercial and quasi-commercial enterprises. No more the actual planting, but the manufacturing are getting nearer to the borders of the actual coconut plantations.
Sir, will that be, kasama ho ba dyan sa centerpiece na yan yung luring back the people from the provinces to go back to agriculture kasi ho, nakita nga ho ng mga tao sa probinsya.
That would be a good strategy. And other countries did it. We did it during the time of Marcos. And a little programs here and then by the DSWD and together with some people from the agricultural sectors. But unless we guarantee the ownership of the land, which I am pushing again for, we do not have the capacity now to buy. But for those people who are the beneficiaries who are still out in the cold for one reason or another, kasi ayong bitawan, I have ordered Castriciones, the DAR, to go into a massive campaign to give it to the possession must be surrendered to the beneficiaries.
Sir, sabi po nila sa agrarian reform, one of the problems there is, yun ho isang malaking asyenda kapag in-slice ninyo, binigay sa several nagsasaka, maliit ho yung napupunta sa magsasaka. So it's not enough to provide enough for the family. So paano ho i-address yung ganon? For example, 4 na hektarya, pero it's not enough to produce so much for that certain family. Kaya ho nangyayari, they surrender to the lure of the hasyendero. Bibigay na naman nila, tapos magsasaka na naman silang sa gigilid or...
That's the very purpose of that 78 billion. To rehabilitate, and the only that they can really survive is the cooperatives.
Agrarian reform.
Yeah.
Kasama po yun.
Because the product of that particular land cannot really be a source of, sabihin mo, ilan, 2 or 3 na for export. That's the reason why we have to go to cooperatives. But little has been achieved in itong success story about cooperatives. But I'd like government to bring back again the time when Marcos was president for the land bank to go to the mountains and process the loans there. Yun ang gusto kong mangyari. At noon pa yan, inaapurak mo sila. But with enough money, and if it's really intended to be used for the benefit of the farmers, yung mga sa agricultural sector, then that money can be put to good use, I said. But it has to be supervised strictly. And again, you just have to adjust to something like corruption and all of these things, policies not followed. Ang mahirap kasi ipasunod dito, we start good. The program is good, but along the way it falters. Either through corruption or simply the money is gone. And that goes for cooperatives. This is not a new experience for all of us. Merong cooperatives, they elect the board of trustees and everything, and the president. And suddenly, the idiot runs away. Or some scalawags there would just be in cabal to steal the money of the... Yan ang may, there is not enough protection given to farmers. And that is why I said, I'd like government to handle this, the land bank. I think we have enough good people there to really do the job.
So sir, kasamang coconut, syempre.
Whatever enhances our agricultural sector and if they can make money because palm oil is has its limits.
Sir,
There's even a glut of supply.